Hi everyone, my name is Camille and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know this is like a very spontaneous thing for me to do today. I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, like always. But I guess maybe I just didn't have the confidence, I guess, or I was just always wondering, like, it's YouTube. Would I be interesting? Will persons find the content that I create, interesting and fun, and would persons want to watch? I have so much stuff that I want to share with you guys, or, you know, create content around. And so I don't know, some of my videos may be spontaneous, but I definitely have some ideas around health and wellness, and I guess a little motivation. Um, a little background on who I am though is that currently I'm a pharmacy technician, but I'm also a pharmacy student. Um, I'm currently studying at the University of Technology, Jamaica for a bachelor's of pharmacy, with the aspiration of becoming a pharmacist soon. Very passionate about that. I'm a foodie. I have to say I love food. You can see by all the way that I am, and I love food. And I realized that it has been one of the obstacles that has caused me, not to be so confident in who I am, because if you eat food and you're not eating the proper food, in the proper proportions, then you're definitely gonna gain weight. And I've seen myself just gaining weight upon weight upon weight, and it's like I am me. I have control over myself. I have control over what I put in my mouth. I have control over the food that I buy. And even though I must say, it's not like just eating trash all the time. I have to say, I try to eat clean. I try to eat healthy, but I still, I like snacks, and I go hard when I go hard on snacks. So something crazy happened to me the other day. I don't know, I'm just talking, I'm just going off, what I'm feeling right now, because I'm like, I need to start this YouTube channel, and I just feel like sharing today. And something happened to me at work about maybe 2 weeks ago or so. I went to buy lunch, and then heading back, there's a flight of stairs that you have to take to get to my desk. And um, as I was walking up to my desk, I felt out of breath. I felt like I was just about to kick over and die. It's crazy, but I felt like that. And I had to quickly grab for my inhaler, and I took a few pumps from it and tried to sit down and just to, collect myself. And that was a very scary moment for me. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? What's happening to me? Why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like I'm about to die? But I sat there and I started to reevaluate myself, went and weighed myself, and I realized, oh my gosh, Camille, I do feel it in my body, you feel it in your clothes, but the scale doesn't lie. I was, oh my gosh, it's so hard to say, but I was 220 pounds. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of weight. And maybe that's why I was feeling that way, because I've never been that heavy before. I've never weighed that much before, but that was a lot of weight. And I started thinking to myself, maybe it's my, my lifestyle. I go to work, I sit for the 8 hours that I'm at work, and I eat at my desk and just continue working. I haven't been exercising. I come home, I'm not doing much either at home. I'm doing schoolwork. I'm sitting for most of it, and I do my schoolwork until I fall asleep. And sometimes I'm eating, because you're studying, and sometimes you're studying and you're reading and you're doing all kind of stuff. You want to eat, just to keep you going. And I find myself drinking a lot of coffee to keep me going. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is really not good. And I'm like, I'm just in my early 30s, and it feels as though I'm about to have heart issues, you know? And so I decided that I was going to start walking. And after walking for about a week, I haven't been consistent, not every day, but most mornings I'll get up early, maybe like 5 in the morning. I'll get up and I'll go for a walk. And I find myself, I would say the very first time I tried, it was the same thing. I had to just take normal walking. I was at my normal walking pace. I walked maybe for like 2 hours just to try to get my heart going, you know. And after doing it for a few mornings, I realized that my heart, the resistance, and my breathing was getting better, you know. I could walk faster and not feel like I was going out of breath, until one morning I surprised myself and I was able to jog a little bit. And I was like, wow, this is working, because now I can walk up those flights of stairs at work and I'm not out of breath. I'm not feeling like, oh my gosh, you know, why is it that I'm feeling like this? I'm able to walk up those flights of stairs, get to my desk, and feel fine. So it kind of bring me to the question of, Camille, what do you really want for yourself? You know, you need to really tackle this thing of weight, you know. I'm one of those crazy persons who will buy clothes and be like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight so I can fit into these clothes, you know. I'm one of those persons, and so I have many clothes that I just can't wear, because instead of losing weight, I've gained weight. And so clothes that I know have, they're like, you know, really tight on me, and it's sometimes uncomfortable. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go buy clothes, but it's so hard. I just can't imagine myself being an extra large, you know. And it's scary for me. It's very scary. It's like, oh my gosh, I go to the clothing store to get clothes and I have to be looking for extra large, and I go, oh my gosh. So I decide I'm going to do a challenge, you know. I'm going to try and lose my first 10 pounds. I'm going to be serious about it. I'm going to be radical about it. So I guess that's what my next few videos may be about, losing my very first 10 pounds. And I feel like if I lose my first 10 pounds, then I can lose 20, I can lose 30. And I feel like if I lose weight, then I can find myself being confident and comfortable in my body and who I am and how I present myself, you know. So let's see. I don't know, I have many more other stuff in store, but I feel like that's what I wanted to share with you today. So if you want to see me lose those 10 pounds, if you want to see the different processes that I have to go through, the food, you know, the exercise, all the different things that I may have to do in order to lose those 10 pounds, then I say to you, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I say, if you do like this content, then go ahead and click that like button and share with me, you know, if you too have been thinking about starting a YouTube channel but is just timid, is just shy, is just like the what ifs. And maybe just by seeing me doing this today, you too may have the confidence and say, let's do it. So here we are on this journey. Follow with me and let's see where it takes us. Thanks for watching. Bye.